The other piece of big news is, of course, the one that we've been telling you about, the launch of the Apple iPhone 4S in India. Launched at midnight on Thursday. Everybody was elated, euphoric, because in days, not in months, Apple decided to release the phone here in our country. But that euphoria turned to disappointment very soon because of the prices. Imagine paying about 45, 51 or 58,000 rupees to own an iPhone 4S. Yes, it has left a lot of people disappointed. Why did Apple do this? What is behind these price points? Let's take a quick look at this story. We spoke to Rajat and Clinton, plus our own viewpoints.
India finally bites the apple, but it seems like the apple has lost its crunch. The shock that rocked the nation is the outrageous pricing of the hyped iPhone 4S. Airtel and Aircel, that lead the charge, came up with 44,500 rupees for 16 GB, going up to 57,500 for 64 GB. People across the nation reacted to this insanity. Simar Malhan posted, "The iPhone is Galaxy S2's baby. Why is it getting more price for itself than its daddy?" Gagandeep Singh wrote, "Apple, learn something from China. iPhone only for 3,999. Rajesh Patel commented, "I prefer buying a scooty for my wife instead of the iPhone." Twitter too was on 4S fire. Geek Gogari tweeted, "Insane. I just don't get it. Why so much? I'd rather go to Hong Kong and get it from there. That would be more fun, plus worth it." Ameya 1986 posted, "Interesting deal. Insane. 2 iPhones equals 1 Tata Nano." I Am Manish was however happy. "Haha, I just got it. Justified. Anything for Steve." The device, that is identical to the iPhone 4, is 7 times faster than its predecessor. And the most important takeaway for the consumers from this new launch is a killer advanced voice-based app called Siri that works like your personal assistant and understands voice commands to perform all functions. But is that enough to justify the price?
The carriers say that it's Apple that actually sets the price, and that's what they're following. Apple says, look, it's up to the carriers what they want to price it for. Do they want to give any subsidies? Do they want to give some exciting tariff plans? So basically, it's a consumer who has to bear the brunt of both the sides. To be very honest, no, this is not happening. The pricing is just not right.
I don't think Apple has chosen the prices as such. I think more of the carriers have come into play in this situation, and maybe they've said, okay, you know, we can price it at this much. I think that both the carriers, Airtel and Aircel, who launched it, have a kind of agreement to launch at the same price. But I don't think it's Apple's move as such. I don't think they had as much say in this as the carriers.
I think it's all about the earlier iPhone that is already there in the market. It's been just a little bit of time since it has been launched. So if they also price the new iPhone in the same range as the older one, then obviously the older one will not sell. So there are a few market dynamics that are working, but on the consumer point, if you see a phone priced at this price as the new iPhone, I don't think it will be outrageous. It's an outrageous price.
It's good news that Apple is considering India as one of its more prominent markets. The phone is being launched in India within weeks and not months, as it used to happen earlier. But having said that, the real bad news, and this is the deal breaker really, is that the pricing, it's too expensive. Even now, it makes more sense to pick it up from abroad and bring it over here rather than paying a 33% premium on the pricing.
I think it's bad news because I hope that this doesn't lead to other manufacturers also increasing the prices of their phones to that range, because it is bad news for all the Indian consumers everywhere.
For the consumers, I guess for the consumer it's really bad news, but the people who are looking for the iPhone 4 or the 3GS, I guess they are in luck because obviously the price is going to go down for them. But people looking for the iPhone 4S, I don't think the consumers are going to be really happy for that because the prices are being very, very high.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.